From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He pulls this one into right. Kemp is there, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball to the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0 delivery. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners on first with one down. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Freeman is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in, David Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Randy Johnson will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Dudley Gillis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dudley Gillis.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That swung on and lifted down the left field line.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back to SunTrust Park following this. At the plate, Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second, and he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. There's one on to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Batting 8.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Albert now, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box now, Randy Johnson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Astros leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1-1.
Outside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH, a complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mauer corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, 2 down now.
Catcher.
Digging in, John Ryan Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat. He couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Standing in now, Gordon Beckham, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Ready for another chance. Gary Cox.
For the Astros.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Cox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Barney scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Three and two now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kemp is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder Michael Lee.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Into the box, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
In now, David Lee. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Full count. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Darwin Barney. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit. But, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
So digging in now, Julio Teheran. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Dudley Gillis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a snap throw to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Barney is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
19, Andrelton Simmons.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gillis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lee takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he will score as Mauer's tag comes in just a fraction of a second late.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Striding in once again, John Ryan Murphy. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Line towards center field. Gillis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And he lays off there 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Set to deal on 2-2. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets fouled.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Randy Johnson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside. That's
ball 1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
At first is Pujols. The pitch. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Cox. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You could tell he's not real fresh right now.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 on its way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Settling in now, Darwin Barney. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Now in the box, Julio Teheran. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. digging in once again, number 3.
For the Astros,
He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 3.
Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, David Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
From the stretch. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Nate Eovaldi is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Eovaldi.
Joe Mauer will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Altuve waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cruz looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now 5-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Outside, 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cruz looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, number 10 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Up next for the Astros. Pitcher.
Into the box now, Randy Johnson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that's in there, 2-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in and looking for more. Mike Trout, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now batting.
Into the box,
3.
number 3. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Stepping in, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 2 out with the man at first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back in standing. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Hit hard on the ground to short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left, and the runner from second is in to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's why he's a superstar. The grand slam, you pay the price to watch him play, and when he comes through and does something special like this, it's worth the price of admission.
Stepping in now, Randy Johnson. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as the blowout continues.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. To short. Taken in by Simmons. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But they threw up a really crooked number there as 13 men crossed the plate. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 16-3. So striding in, Dudley Gillis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Shortstop, number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
ball that
And a
time.
bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
2 out with the man at first. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, and as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cruz has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
3-1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, David Lee. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0 now. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Three and 1. Here it is. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Astros on top, 18-3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Ryan Murphy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping into the box, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Back here at SunTrust Park, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Randy Johnson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Barney ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 18-3. Settling in now, Darwin Barney. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. A quick out number one.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Nate Eovaldi.
Kyle Parker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Parker.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, center fielder Dudley Gillis.
Digging in once again, Dudley Gillis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Number 3 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ernie Borders enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ernie Borders.
Now to the plate, number 3. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here it comes on 3-0. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping in now, David Lee. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barney will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 19-3. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Lee is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit hard but foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Lee on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, and they remain well behind. Albert Pujols will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Barney comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, pitcher Randy Johnson.
Number 70 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 70.
A high fastball is in there, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gillis racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Brett Cecil comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Stepping up to the plate, John Ryan Murphy, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. A little tapper. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, third baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Stepping in, Gordon Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cox going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, Darwin Barney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ernie Borders.
Number 84 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Gillis.
So striding forward now, Dudley Gillis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey, look out, way inside, ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The shortstop, number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
19-4 this afternoon. The Houston Astros with a big total of 22 hits. Randy Johnson hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.